This episode was shot before the horrific incident at RG Kar Medical College came to light. Our hearts go out to the victim and hope she rests in peace, and hope her perpetrators are brought to justice and suffer incredibly. In light of this incident, we will be donating our proceeds for the entire month towards a charity for violence against women.
Hi guys, welcome back to Moment of Silence. I'm Naina Bhan. Sakshi Shivdasani is doing some work right now, back to back. And while I buy time, just subscribe to this channel, follow this channel, leave a review on Spotify, comment on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram. Post us on Reddit, whatever you want, just do it. It's
Just
great.
do it.
Happy long weekend.
Happy long weekend.
Yeah, it's the 15th August
I'm
weekend, na?
fun employed. I don't have weekends. I don't have weekdays.
That's true. I guess in a freelancer's life, Saturday, Sunday is the Monday, Tuesday. No?
Sure, whatever she says, guys.
अच्छा ठीक है चलो
मेरा focus कहीं और है.
Let's get into the episode. You know, I've realized that nothing happens in my life when Sakshi is not here because she was in Amsterdam, and I swear to you, not one thing has happened in my life. The most that happened was that I went for a chumpy and that guy abused my hair. And I don't use that word lightly. He literally, if he could have, he took my hair and he ruggled it like a Vim ki tikki, like that.
Shut up.
And I was like, मेरे बाल गिर रहे हैं, मेरे को ऐसे लग रहा है. He's like, नहीं ma'am, नहीं. And then I turned around and looked at the sink and all my hair was in the sink. And then he tried to gaslight me into being like, नहीं ये तो आपकी natural hair fall है. I was like, no tip for you, sir.
मुझे पता है मेरी natural hair fall कितनी है.
I think आपको क्या लग रहा है मैं 30 साल से ऐसी गंजी हो रही हूँ, मेरे को सब पता है. Totally, yes. Yeah. How was Amsterdam?
Actually, I had a very, very eventful last couple of weeks. Right before I went to Amsterdam, I finalized the lease for my new apartment. So I'm finally moving out of this old apartment, done with it. Today is actually 16th is the day I'm moving out, throwing a help me move out party, which is not actually a party. It's just a request from all my friends to help me move out. Naina will be there on 16th August as a fellow fun employed person. And Amsterdam was amazing. You know how I got assaulted in Spain?
Yes.
I was like, the goal is to just not get assaulted.
That's a simple task.
Consider me unassaulted.
Wow.
Stunning.
I've never seen anybody like face their fears head on the way Sakshi faces European adventure. Like Spain में मेरे को ये हुआ तो अब मैं Amsterdam में इतनी मौज करूँगी that
Really?
yeah.
Dude, also I was traveling with my friend and he's my rich friend, okay?
Yeah.
So he booked economy because I was flying economy, and I have never heard someone whine so much in their life. It was, I don't know if it was his first time flying economy, but by the end of it, like every time I put in my AirPods, he wanted to yap about how small the seats are. And after a while, I pretended to be asleep just so I didn't have to fucking talk to him about how small the seats were. And he has just paced down the entire aisle for like 8 hours because the seats were too. He's also a big guy.
Yes.
Okay?
That little fact that he's
Yeah.
6+ and hefty.
Yeah. He's broad built, one might say. And he was just not vibing. And then we reached Amsterdam and then we had to walk up these really steep steps to our Airbnb. And obviously I was like being annoying. I was like, Rishan, what's the point of coming with you if you're not going to carry my bags? So he had to carry our bags, and then I go up like with one little small carry on. He's removed his cap, thrown it on the floor. He's sitting on the floor, just like heaving sighs. And I was like, yo, this is your biggest struggle. Consider me unspoiled.
Yeah, that is quite humbling.
Yeah.
There was a point through your travel where I didn't want to bother you, but then you just stopped, like your pulse stopped, like, making itself felt. And I was like, is Sakshi alive? But you were just high.
I was just high. I was just like, I bought these pre-rolled cigarettes and I just smoked them one after the other. I was the only person in this trip of 8 people that was so passionate about smoking. And if my mom is watching, actually, I mean, eating lollipops. But
Which is arguably worse.
I landed and I had this edible and
Yeah.
I was tripping nicely. I was just like really having a great time. On the last day, I cycled, something I'm really not interested in. At one point, a dude bicep curled me, which I thought was so hot. And I didn't, I like, again,
Was he French? Was he Spanish?
he was actually Indian.
Love it.
Yeah, he's
You
just a
can't take the
built
girl out of
Indian.
Lokhandwala. You just
You
cannot.
really can't take the girl out of Lokhandwala, but like, you know,
Was he from Kerala? Was he Assamese?
he was Sindhi. But
You
I
can't
met him
take the
there.
girl
I
out
met
of
him there. And what happened is, I didn't want to cycle. Okay, and we were all at this bar, and this one guy was like, I'll carry you. And I was like, you look weak. Because that's my favorite thing to say to men, you know. And then he was like, I'm not weak. And I was like, prove it. Obviously, I was flirting. And he picked me up like that, and he curled me. I'm a woman, a hot-blooded woman, you know, and I'm 5'8", and I'm not petite by
Yeah.
any means. So being bicep curled by a dude got things going in me.
So I want to ask you, when this bicep curl happened, did you make a joke or were you just like, because
I was-
Sakshi, I know, will make anything into a gag.
Yeah, I don't remember what I did. I was a little drunk, and actually nothing happened because I was flying back in an hour.
That's sad.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's not Spanish. He's not from
He's not
Kerala.
from Bombay.
He's not from
He's
Bombay.
not from Bombay.
Damn
I met him
it.
there. He happened to be Indian.
Damn it.
But you know, sometimes you have to go abroad to connect with your culture, as Naina and I have discovered multiple times.
Nothing makes you more patriotic
Yeah.
than traveling abroad.
And every time I'm flying back, the last song I hear before the flight lands on Mumbai runways, "Eh, Watan, Watan, Mere Aabad." I just love it.
My sister's working right now. There's a lot of immigrants in her office, and there's this whole protest happening in London. So everyone's understandably really like stressed for their safety.
Yeah.
The whitest guy in the office is the first to text on the group. He's like blue eyes, blonde hair. He's like, I'm not feeling safe. I'm not coming into work. Like, he's an immigrant from South Africa.
Shut up.
I was like, no one could tell you apart in a crowd of people.
Dude, really. You know, white people need to stop. Like,
My sister's like, bro, they're just so good. There was a immigrant protest rally, and the immigrants turned up in such high numbers that the anti-immigrants just left. They were like, nahi karna. They're like, समझ गया ज़्यादा लोग हैं." sorry
हम लोग चले जाते हैं
कायदे से।
तो तुम लोग का तुम रखो लंदन
ये लो 1.5 गुना लगा keep it. Yeah, there's a study that says that 80% women they like to marry within 4 hours driving distance from their home. So I think that no matter where you go and where you have a hoe face, आना तो तेरे को बैंड्रा ही है, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मलाट जाएगी.
No, I truly feel my life. You know, I've dated enough Bandra boys that I know the flavors available. And there are some that are more pachawing than the others, but
Pachawing.
like digestible.
Yes,
than the
thank you.
You're welcome.
Learn something every podcast. episode, I have to
No,
say.
every time I use a word that Naina hasn't heard in my usual roster of words, she's like, where did this come from?
Yeah, the last one was pedestrian and this one is pachao.
What am I reading? Just the Mumbai Mirror.
Yeah.
But I want to, like, before Amsterdam,
Yes.
where were we, Naina?
We were at YouTube Fanfest.
And wasn't that a stunning experience?
That was a stunning experience for sure. I don't know what Sakshi and I thought was going to happen at this Fanfest, but we were just happy to be there. I mean, think about it. Like two young creators as a podcast. Sakshi is a seasoned creator. Theek hai, we'll give her
Young.
that
I
accolade.
like young.
We're young creators. And to be in a room filled with people who are screaming for a gamer who I've never even knew existed. Humbling.
Because I didn't even know people like to watch gamers. Like,
But-
just play the game.
Yeah. Do you know when there was a time on the red carpet where Fukra Insan he did somebody's mimicry?
No idea. I have
idea.
never been so. I thought he was ignoring our question.
No.
Because we were like, can you imitate someone? He's like, oh, ye log mere liye aaye. I was like, that's so rude, Mr. Fukra. And he was just imitating someone else. And I have no
idea.
context.
Zero context.
Who is Fukra Insan like the Indian Mr. Beast?
I don't even watch Mr. Beast, so I can't really say.
Oh, Shreya says yes,
Yes.
because I obviously Googled him before after YouTube Fanfest, if I'm going to be really honest with y'all. And his top rated video was building apartments for puppies or something, which is so Mr. Beast coded. But if Fukra Insan fans are watching, since we have such an overlap in audience, truly very admirable. I love that whole family. Please don't come for me.
1 second. Fukra is Abhishek Malhan. Then who was the really tall guy?
Thagesh.
Thagesh.
Dude,
see,
Naina
this is how
got confused 2 times. She asked Thagesh, oh, your whole family vlogs.
No, I asked. No, this is another
You asked
guy.
Thagesh. His name is Mahesh.
1 second.
You asked
I'm not even talking about Thagesh. I'm talking about a really tall guy who has a very square jaw. Miss Pat. Clearly, rewind this whole story. We were talking about Myth Pat. No idea who Myth Pat did a mimicry of.
Oh, yeah.
Seemed like a stand-up guy, Myth
Dude,
Pat.
so one time, like, Netflix had done this Squid Games India creator shoot, okay, back when Squid Games came out. It was like my 20 creators for a YouTube video, and the highest paid creator on that shoot was MythPat, okay. And the second, like, he has what, like 100 million followers? I don't know. But the next highest was a 2 million follower creator. So this guy was the one bringing in the numbers, and he got out in the first round in that like walking challenge, the red light, green light. He got out, and everyone in the Netflix team was stressed because what are they going to do now? Because the invoice has been cleared presumably, and all us bachkand people are standing there, and Mythpat is just sitting in the vanity. It was a 13-hour shoot.
Oh no.
And he has I was stressed for the Netflix people because I would have to reshot it if I was them, because no one was watching for me. They were all watching for Mr. Mythpat.
Which I learned how to pronounce.
Dude, Naina's so fucked, bro. I was like, how do you pronounce this? And she said, Mithapata.
I thought it was my
Thapat. She thought it was my Thapat. And we were doing a dry run. And she was like, next up we have my Thapat. And we all froze for a second because we were like, what?
So I thought I would bungle that on stage, because once you crack a joke online, when like it's stress situation. But I managed Mythpat.
You did manage.
But man, you could not manage Kavita's kitchen.
Hear me out. Mouth-watering cooking content. Okay. When we were doing the dry run, I was like, note for her mouth-watering cock. Okay. Just because there were too many CO words in a row, and I was like, hee in my head.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I heard
and
it.
then when I was on stage, that joke stuck with me. So I forgot this wasn't the dry run because we did 4 dry runs. And I said that joke every single time because I'm a very linear-minded person. And I said it on stage. Kavita ji, I apologize if you're watching this podcast.
She was no better.
She said pulao.
She said pulao.
But that was the
I
biggest fake
understand.
out. Huh?
But
She
I
knew what
understand.
she was going to say.
She did? I got so thrown off by pulao.
I saw you acting. Pulao.
Was it a fake out?
I thought it was.
No, it wasn't. She genuinely got freaked out by the crowd.
I mean, only my mistakes are mistakes, you know.
That's true.
Everyone else's mistakes are
Grace.
intentional.
Yeah. So yeah, YouTube Fanfest was really fun. I enjoyed it.
We also stayed at Trident with
Yeah.
all the like creators, and we were snubbed a few times by a few creators, so obviously we didn't realize that everyone was staying there because we are so in our heads with everything. We were walking down the corridor just giving galis to everyone, and then luckily when I was leaving to go somewhere, luckily all the creators were coming back tabhi from their dry run, so we got saved. Otherwise that corridor, we would have, like, they would have mobbed us in a not G way.
So you know how there's a group of gym dudes who are so testosterone
type.
up, yeah, your type, that they're just looking for a fight. Like you touch them on the road, also you sneeze in their direction, they're like,
That's
"Kisko dekh ke?"
right.
That's literally us. Like we are so ready to fight. We're like, even if a person blinked at us, we're like, did you see what she did? Did you freaking see that? That was disgusting. And we've like made a whole fantasy fiction in our heads. This
We're
creator is
hyping
against-
each other up.
We're like,
It's like,
you say this, I'll say this. And then, like losers, we go and sit down. Like, how is it? You were really good in the rehearsal.
loved it. Now we saw you perform and we saw you rehearse. No, dude. So one creator, which I'm still a little upset about, she was like, I don't want to shoot with Sakshi and Naina because I'm off Instagram. Are you off Instagram or are you out of content?
Yeah.
So shady.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that was really silly. Like, say it with some balls.
I want to make promotional content with everyone. I love everyone.
Cut to.
Anyway, what we were saying was, like, we were hired for a job. YouTube was
YouTube was
paying
like,
us.
who are the right people for this job? And this is a clearance we got from the senior officials of YouTube.
That's right.
They were like, moment of silence. Yes.
Yeah, so we were just doing our job. So if you don't want to shoot with us, which is part of our job, we don't care. Like, we're not dying to shoot with you either.
Yes.
But don't be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm off Instagram, and then post stories. Am I blind?
Yeah.
No.
No. And it's not even saying it to our face. It's like, excuse me, manager, khuspus,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the manager's like, YouTube, khuspus, and YouTube then goes to their PR team, they're like, khuspus,
And their PR team comes to us.
and we're like, kisne bola? Abhi.
Like, she said that.
Go say it.
Dude, I do.
Guard dungi.
Dude, and everyone I met at YouTube Fanfest, I was like, you know, she refused to record with her. Like, whatever PR she can pay in her life is not worth the...
The thing was, we got done with our rehearsal like by 10:30 a.m. And then till 4:30, we were just at the venue. We were so bored. We were just waiting to fight with someone. But no one was fighting
No one
with
was
us.
fighting with... You know who I love now?
No one was fighting with us.
No, my goal in life is for someone to hit me first. So I
Shut
can
up, don't-
bajao them,
Don't
bro.
say that, yeah. Kya mannat mangte? This is
No, I'm
stupid.
saying... I just want to get into a fight, but I'm not at fault.
Verbal is fine. Let's not get physical.
Just one little slap. Dude, Naina thinks I'm some self-fulfilling prophecy.
No, it is any intention you put out into the universe, even if you're like, ha, just kidding. The universe doesn't get the just kidding part. They just
The
take
universe
first
is
part.
my baby. The universe is on my side. Dude, Naina and I have this long-standing argument where she's like, don't piss the universe off. And I'm like, but I'm the universe's child.
And literally, you got assaulted.
And things happen. That's character building. I have to stay alive for the plot. I have to stay
That's true.
unharmed for the plot. So the universe
Okay.
will protect me.
I think, okay, I'll give you this much, that you have courage.
I know.
The way you come into the room, the size of your balls. Maze aa
The
rahe.
dragging on the floor,
You know,
bro.
sometimes those Great Danes that just are very high hung.
Like my dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That, you have that quality. So
Yeah.
I think if anybody could go out there in the blizzard with a toothpick, it's you. Me, you send me out with like a JCB truck, I'm dead. 5 minutes in,
This the universe won't hear.
This is plausible, na? Fantasy. भगवान प्लीज इस साल के लिए बस अगले साल देख
मेरा हो गया.
मेरा हो गया.
अब सिर्फ अच्छी चीजें करना.
Seriously.
Dude, no, but I feel like I'm giving off very bichara vibes these days because everyone I meet is like, "Are you okay? Is something wrong?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I was just telling you about the Tuesday I had." And they're like, "Oh my God, that was so traumatic." And I'm like, "Oh, was it?" And then they're like, "Yeah, I would be so shaken up." And I'm like, "Ah, great."
I think everyone's been getting that reel that's like, everyone's going through something.
If you ever think I'm going through a silent struggle, my struggles are loud. They're out there. Everyone and their dad knows about my struggles. Don't worry. If I'm upset, everyone will know.
Me too. I would like to believe that when I'm struggling,
Shakal pe hi dikh jata
शक्ल
hai.
पे दिख जाता है. Seriously.
Naina doesn't have to cry for her eyes to be sad, bro. They're like doe eyes. You can just see when she's frazzled.
But yeah, यही हुआ था मेरी life में. I was just waiting for you to come back. Some guy messed up my hair. I've been gymming. Sakshi influenced me into working out. So that's been good.
Yeah. We've joined a fun gym.
Yeah, and we found like literally Karan Arjun trainers for our Karan Arjun duo.
Sorry, yeah.
Do our lipstick? Yeah. It's just squirt plumping gloss from MAC. Great on the lips.
Great on the
Always on
teeth.
my teeth. Yeah.
That's my review of most guys. That's most guys' review of me.
But yeah, we found like literally the Karan Arjun to our Karan Arjun.
Yeah.
There's just like a tag team of, I can see in one corner, Sakshis with her trainer doing bakwas.
Bakwas and Nainas in one corner doing bakwas.
Everyone else in the gym is like, oh, and we're like,
So kya?
then what's the
Give
tea?
some gossip. And we walk into any room, like Naina's favorite thing to say is, you go digging in any gutter, you get gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said this, whatever, we said this sometime.
Let this be a statement that they remember me by.
Yeah. Merch.
Merch. It's between this and Galich.
Galich Nagar, bro. Another thing that happened with me is, so you know how most of my relationships have started long distance.
No.
Okay,
I don't.
for context, every person that I've dated seriously, I met them online and got into a relationship with them before I met them in person.
Okay.
And now I was like, that's not happening anymore, Let's do time pass, let's meet people, let's do masti. I matched with this cute boy. Okay. And I'm in Amsterdam. I'm thinking, okay, after that I'll come back and meet him, because in the end, ghar to ghar hai, And then this guy's like, actually, I'm going back to Vancouver. This is where I stay. I'm like, I fucking went on Bumble to get a pen pal. Like, that's a bit much, But he's fun to talk to.
I've become so conservative. Like, I think I've been bitten by some kind of rabies of conservatism. It's acting really fast. Like, I want to go into wartime. Meko chithi likho 10 saal. Just over 3 years, just write me a letter. We'll meet when we have to meet, and it'll be true love at that point. Right now, I'm working on myself.
I love that.
Yeah. And I'd love to get a telegram once in a while to know that you're alive. And that's all.
Are Telegram's still a thing?
No. But theek hai, it's okay.
Theek hai.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, who has the time?
I'm like sexting after 3 messages.
Really?
No.
I knew it. This is just like shock and awe shit. She just wants everyone to believe that she's wild.
Literally, fake it till you make it.
Till you become wild.
Like, people should think I don't give a fuck about my nudes out there on the internet. I do a lot. I would never send a face and tits selfie together. Mostly because most of it is my ass, what I'm packing. So they'll just be like, a boy.
I don't like terms that people make up for. Like, somebody recently, I don't know, came up with this term for period. Lal Devi. Lal something. And I got really icked out by it.
Yeah. It is icky.
And I just like, it's just a period. Can we not call it like this?
Lal Devi.
Yeah, like this Zomaland type of adjacent experience. Like, I don't want to think about it like that.
Naina's only thinking about her period because her period is 3 hours late.
these episodes run over an entire month. They're like, for 1 month, the period only hasn't come.
Yeah. No, we're shooting this all in one day.
Yeah.
This is the last episode we're shooting for the day, and her period still hasn't come. Yeah, maybe what you need is, you know how you get your period when you wear like underwear that you really don't want to stain?
Yeah, that's why I was wearing white pants. Nahi ho raha.
Nahi
I'm
ho raha.
sitting on a white chair. Nahi ho raha. I need to
Ye
sit on a
bhari
white
ka
man.
chair hai.
I'm kidding.
White man.
Yeah, maybe then.
Dude. Find us a white man for Naina to sit
No,
on
I'm
just so
kidding.
she gets her period.
We've both, I mean, she already has, but I've applied for my Schengen visa. Alhamdulillah, it comes.
Alhamdulillah. It'll come. We're planning a Moss trip next month.
Yes.
And to all the people that thought I was traveling because my boyfriend was paying for my travels,
She's
now
paying.
Naina is paying for my travels.
It's so budget.
Yeah, we're
so
trying to get
budget.
barter. Guys, if anyone has a villa in anywhere in the Schengen region, हम लोग तो पहुंच जाएंगे.
Anyone wants to take us shopping, हम पहुंच जाएंगे. हम पहुंच जाएंगे.
Don't worry, guys.
हम आ रहे हैं.
But you know, I've realized. So we talk a lot about how we want to gold dig and all.
I've never said this.
I know, like, oh,
Yeah.
buy us a gift, हम पहुंच जाएंगे. Anyone wants to take us on a shopping spree? Didn't she just say this chat? No, so we talk about it sometimes
yes.
peripherally. But if a guy is too nice to me, my first question is, are you trying to kidnap me? So I'm just incapable of actually taking anything from a man.
Babe, no. This is all in your brain. Literally.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's very easy to take.
Yeah?
Yeah. Trust
तूने
me.
क्या लिया है
मैंने
वो?
अभी तक नहीं लिया.
तो
I'm
फिर
waiting.
तो फिर how is it easy? If it was easy, one thing about Naina, she would have done it.
That's such a fucking lie. If anyone knows me, they know that if this is the easy option, I will pick.
The hard one.
Yeah.
But you would do the easy thing on the side. Like, it's not like you would only do the hard one. Naina, the one thing about Naina and the way she works is I've realized.
One thing करके 100 चीजें बोल दी तुमने आज.
5 things about, but एक एक करके बोल रही हूँ ना,
अच्छा, चल,
relax.
ठीक है.
So, one thing about Naina is that she can't sit and relax. Even if no work is happening, you have to stand in front of her and dance. Like, nothing is happening, nothing is coming of it. But she relaxes knowing that some movement is happening.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Like, I was off Instagram, like a certain creator. So I got on YouTube. Then I was off YouTube, so I got on Instagram.
Yeah. Now you're back on YouTube.
Now I'm everywhere. Now you can't stop me, bro. मेरे muscles ऐसे activate हो रहे हैं.
Love
दिमाग भी चल रहा है आजकल. मेरे पैर चल रहे हैं, दिमाग चल रहा है, मुंह चल रहा है, बस.
Naina's doing pull-ups, bro. She's doing 18 pull-ups a day.
Please, don't fabricate like this also. It'll be really sad. I'm really the saddest person in that gym.
It's okay. Everyone's sad. As long as I go there, you won't be the saddest.
My dream is literally, I used to be so fit. I just waiting for the day that I can work out in like a nice, sexy gym outfit. Right now I'm working out in like
Dude, same.
a uncle t-shirt.
But you know, sometimes I'm like, you know, there was a point where high-waisted leggings would make me look toned. But now high-waisted leggings look like I've ghadied my lower belly fat. I
look so
pushed it in.
dumpy.
Yeah. Dude, I look 3 months pregnant at least.
Same.
And it's not cutting it anymore now. I need to really put that in. But I don't want to do planks or anything. I'm not interested.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I literally, we're so tall.
Yeah.
So hefty. Like the other day I saw Hustle Rani and she wears this really cute like tennis skirt to the gym and it's so coquette and it's cute because she's also so petite. Now I was thinking about myself. Dude, I would fail a testosterone test. Just wearing that skirt, like I would look so like
I'd walk into a room. Like, the thing is, you know,
I look so masked, like so hard.
Literally, I was thinking about like if there's like, oh, jhagda ho gaya, Sakshi ko bulao. Sakshi walked into the room. People would start
I'm
scattering, bro.
telling you.
Dude,
There's this whole conversation about how now these young stars, they just don't have like presence in a room. Bro, Sakshi ki jo presence hai, is literally, somebody give us Salman Khan's bracelet, man.
Literally,
She'll just do this and like, the room,
swear,
the air
dude,
settles.
one of Naina's friends was at dinner with us, and after that, his feedback was Sakshi looks like if there was a fight and she threw one slap, that person's ear would ring for 3 days. And I'm like, I'm not trying to look buff, I'm trying to look cocaine and cigarettes skinny. And today also, like, I was vlogging in the gym, and Arya, my trainer, is like, Are Sultan, and I was like, Arya, I'll leave and I'll never come back. This is so embarrassing to me. And sometimes I catch myself with a full pump.
Bro.
I look like Gibran Khan.
Okay, I'll put a sweatshirt on. No worries, we can dance together.
And at the end of the day, I'm not even getting the girl.
That's true.
Dude, my biggest thing was my cousin, okay, we were hanging out and she was like, listen, love the podcast. But you should have started it with someone not that skinny because compared to her, you look like a giant. And I was like, you're so right. And that's when I told Naina to join the gym. And I've been like slipping butter in all her coffee
Shut up.
just to get her buff.
From what angle? Every time I put up a video, someone's like, you should be healthier, ma'am. Please work on your fitness, ma'am.
That's goals to be told you're healthier.
No, not healthier, like you're skinny, put on weight. It's like, ma'am, you're a bit fat, like lose it a little bit.
This is the do we really like our bikini photos rerun.
Yeah. And I don't mind. I'm actually very, very comfortable with my body. But
Same.
somehow when I put on clothes, it looks worse.
Hi.
How?
You know what? The thing is, yeah, clothes should fit you. You shouldn't fit into clothes, whatever. How many jeans should I buy? Like, if every month my size is going wee woo, how many fucking clothes am I supposed to keep buying?
Bro, high waist is a scam.
High waist, yeah, I've realized that low waist mein, whatever is there, it's there. High waist makes it so much more enhanced.
It's like, you know, those people who's like their beard goes into their chest hair. It's like your vag goes into your navel. It's just this huge, like,
fupa.
yeah, it's a huge fupa. And
It's not fun, bro. Like, I don't like it. I don't like, and then like everyone's like, oh, you're comparing your body at 27 versus 18. Yeah.
yeah, it's
And
my
what
body.
about it?
My body, my rules.
No body image issues, no opinion.
Seriously, I hate high waisted.
I have to go for a bachelorette in November. And I was telling my trainer today, yo, I can't be the only one wearing a one piece. But I will be the only one wearing a one piece swimsuit if you don't fix this shit right now. And he was like, okay, run on the treadmill. I was like, no. There's a limit.
You want to lie down and just have it happen, right?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's a treatment for that, the fat freezing, that I've been contemplating for a long time. But some Linda Evangelista, some supermodel, she did cryotherapy, and that not only froze the fat, it expanded the fat. Now, I don't want my fat to expand, you know.
I don't think anyone does.
And that doesn't even go away with lipo. So I just want to do lipo now. Guys, Bobby Deol just posted a photo, and can I tell you, my arms look more buff than this.
Ye zyada. Can you comment on Bobby Deol's like
Come
cool
on,
photo?
moment of
Come on,
silence.
moment of silence.
Come on, moment. I wanted to play a game.
Sure.
Let's play Marampat.
Maram Patti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said.
There was this 8th August was very, very auspicious to make like manifest things, etc.
Lionsgate portal,
Yeah.
na? Yeah. Did you do anything?
I really wanted to, but I didn't get to it.
I actually kept an alarm to like order stationery and kind of write down like a letter from my future self to my past self, thinking of what all I've achieved. And then the alarm rang, and I was like, I have work to do. I can't deal with this alarm right now. So I didn't order stationery, but I didn't understand how was it 888.
Forget all that. What would you manifest if you had to manifest one thing now?
One thing I would manifest, like, I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy and safe.
That's two big things for a girl. But yes, okay, we'll combine them as one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
What do you want to manifest?
I want to manifest just a million holidays. I'm in my bunny era.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to have a good time.
Bro, 5 minutes before we rolled, I asked Naina, do you want to come to Goa with me in November?
And I didn't say
He
because
said,
I
तेरा
don't.
बहुत हो रहा है आजकल.
नहीं मेरे और भी खास है मेरे दिल के पास
अच्छा,
है.
मैं तो कभी नहीं मिली.
मेरी माँ से मिली और तब she wanted to go for a holiday.
Fair.
So yeah.
Okay,
mom
now if you
over.
have to bring your mom into
Yeah, I
this as
have
a
to.
trump card, then
If it was
fine.
anybody else, I would say
I just asked,
Take a
bro. It's
seat.
okay. I'm going to Goa. I'm paying for a room. And I'm single. So I was like, I have a 2 people room. One person is going. Let me ask Naina. Naina says no, I'll ask someone else. Someone else says no, I'll ask someone else. Someone else says no, I'll get a hookup in Goa.
simple.
28th November, guys. Yuck, I hate this world. Like, I didn't realize how much dating would change since the last time I was single.
How has it changed?
So Bumble is more popping than Hinge now
Yeah.
because Hinge is trying to get you to pay for premium. And one thing about me, I get paid for love. I don't pay for love.
Yes.
Just I don't get paid either actually. I'm not that good. You have to be a professional to get paid. I'm lazy.
Dude, you know, my algorithm keeps pushing me Junglee Rummy ads. Have you ever played Junglee Rummy?
No.
This random auntie, she won 1.5 crores on
That's
Junglee
according to an ad.
Rummy. Yeah.
That's not even true.
Yeah, but you know, I was like, this is really nice marketing because I'm sure she didn't. But they found this like really bar type.
Kavita's kitchen.
Yeah, like this really sweet, like, you know, everyone's mother type of woman. She like, I won 1.5 crore rupees on Junglee Rummy, and they made Junglee Rummy so wholesome. Like PR is such a magical thing, you know. Like now, Samir Raina is going on every podcast crying because he wants.
Really?
Yeah, because he went to Prakhar's podcast and he was like emotional because he wants everyone to see his non-bitch side.
That's, you know, I don't even watch Samir Raina content, but I like he could cry for 4 days in front of me and I'd be like, bro, तू चेस खेल. तेरे से नहीं होगा ये. तेरा PR तेरे को चेस ग्रैंड मास्टर बना देगा, इमोशनल तुम बना नहीं पाएगा.
No, because there's a difference between a roast,
Yeah.
a funny,
And whatever the fuck he did.
yeah, and an insult.
Yeah.
Like an insult is not funny.
But also, we did YouTube Fanfest. We ran into Ashish Solanki.
Yeah.
I was trying to fish about what the jokes were. Jokes, I put in air quotes. And he didn't tell me the jokes. He is still trying to monetize, or like he could have just not uploaded the episode, right? If he had some ethics.
Yeah.
You can't call a guest to your show and be like, yo, actually, I'm not going to tell you the jokes, but also they're going to be really fucking personal and insulting and not actually jokes. We just hate you on the DL. And then, like, after all this, also, Bichari Kusha, this happened in Jan. She kept her mouth shut. She tried to
Live normally.
yeah, and people were commenting. So, Bichari, one interviewer asked her, Hua kya? So, she said, Hua. And everyone was like, she can't shut up about it. Bro, let her talk.
Dude, someone touches my eyebrow, they take off one extra hair from my eyebrow while threading, I will tell the world.
Dude.
You fucking insult me, insult my ex, insult my family, my dog.
Sick. Yeah, it's not happening, dude. Like, really, I'm not, like, you know, maybe you have to be that, dunyadari vibes if you have to make it to Kusha's level. And that's how I know it couldn't be me. Because if it had happened to me, I would have posted the jokes myself online and said, देख क्या बोला ये समय ने अब तो उसका समय है.
Nice, yeah, we should write for Filmfare and IFA and all.
Honestly, after YouTube Fanfest, no way but up. But yeah, we should actually write a roast for Ashish Solanki's roast. See, the thing is, roasting is a fun format. Like, I will watch a AIB roast. But you can't ask your incel audience to be like, actually, I'm roasting this woman. I know y'all hate women. They're not gonna post the joke, but they're gonna post like weird words from the joke and then like it'll go out of hand. But we'll just clarify that that's not it. We won't clarify what it is. That's so, like, shut up. You want the views? Like, is that...
Yeah.
Guts.
Yeah. It's also really easy, right? To really take someone through the gutter. You go fatherless behavior, Randi. Yeah. Other word plays on Randi. If that doesn't work, you go no boobs. Then you say lots of boobs, but no ass. It's just in any kind of composition, you figure out a way to insult a woman.
Yeah, and like, bro, it's a little bit out of hand now what's happening in this world right now. I feel like it affects all of us.
100%.
Somehow I'm going to make Kusha's insult about me.
Yeah, I love it.
I can feel it in my head. Thank you, Kusha. Kusha walked so I can run into it. But honestly, so basically Ashish Solanki was telling a friend of mine that he wanted to create, like he wanted to do a roast for YouTube Fanfest. And he was like, all these YouTubers, they said no, meh, meh, meh. And it's like, is it really a roast if you're not going to tell them what the jokes are? Or like at least tell them the scope of the jokes. Bro, मैं sensitive हूँ, मुझे नहीं चाहिए मेरे पे joke. And then like they made us remove, like we asked Ashish to roast us in our script that we had written. And they were like, we don't want to associate with that. I was like, fair enough.
We really want to do a roast. Like a fun girl roast.
We should call Samay.
We can host it in Amsterdam and call it pot roast.
I love that. Yeah.
Amsterdam audience, if there's anyone from our Moss followers who's in Amsterdam, should we do a pot roast? We can all just take the gag and have a nice chill time, not like go with a reckless abandon to insult people.
But I'll tell you, like sometimes on my story I post like a roast me thing. People don't understand the concept of a roast. No tits is not a roast. It's just a statement which is hurtful, you know. Like, where's the joke? Where's the punchline?
This is exactly why no one can respond to your extra witty Bumble prompts. They're too funny. People don't get it.
This episode is coming out before that.
That's okay. You will find out what we talked about. But she has such funny things to say. And it goes over people's heads.
But you know, I don't even mind a really attractive boy who keeps his mouth shut and just laughs when told, "Maine joke mara." And is good in bed. Is employing his mouth in other avenues.
Oh.
Well, would you rather have great sex for the rest of your life or have great banter for the rest of your life? Only one you can pick.
Banter.
Fair. Would you rather be edged every time you have sex and never finish or have great banter? Like, not even through a vibe, you can't finish. You just can't finish.
Banter. I mean, that's easier than the first question.
How?
Because, like, good sex versus banter.
Sorry, I meant like, have great banter, but you never come.
Yeah.
Or come every time, but have really bad banter.
I wouldn't be able to come if I had bad banter.
Why?
Because I'm a demisexual. Like,
Are you a sapiosexual?
I'm a sapiosexual. I need to connect, like, at some intellect, some kind of basic brain cell level before I can physically connect with somebody. In fact, I find, honestly, I think like a kiss is more intimate than having sex with someone.
I think holding hands is more intimate
It's
than
so
having
intimate.
sex.
Like there is a timing and there is a tension when somebody just takes your hand, and it could be like a first romance. तभी थोड़ा PG चल रहा है. But like there's a it's just a moment, and like a guy who you're with grabs your hand and it can literally like make your whole night.
This is so. I am millennial who watched Bollywood movies.
No,
growing up.
yeah, it's not. It's really not. I feel like I can be a freak in the sheets also. That's not
Yeah,
an
I
issue.
know. I can
But
tell.
like, I can be a freak.
My knees.
Yeah, my knees. No, but I genuinely there's just something for me, and I've always been so obsessed with an emotional connection before.
ये sapiosexual है.
Oh यार, ठीक है.
Wow.
मजा आता है. मजा आता है. I mean, like, how much sex can you have in one life? Meaningless, I mean. If I ever have meaningless sex, I would get icked out.
It's part of the journey. One would argue.
You don't think no, you think like okay, so on your priority list of like what is the most special thing you can have with a partner, sex is on top?
No.
What's on top?
Me.
I knew it.
I don't want to fucking discuss my
I
fucking
knew it.
what's on top nonsense. I was thinking in my head, let's just say something about Samay and beep it out. Let's say Samay and then Vedant just add beeps. Hey. As you were talking about, like, holding hands is electric. I'm like, bro, Samay ke saath gaan masti karte hain.
Oh god.
I like how we only like take names when we're talking about stand-up comics. Everyone else we're like a creator. And when it's stand-up comics, we're like, bro, Samay and Ashish, huh?
No, I didn't like what he did. So.
Yeah, even I didn't like what he did. That's why I'm passionate about it.
And he's a fellow Kashmiri. यार क्यों नाम खराब कर रहे हो? हम 2-3 ही तो हैं. अब बढ़ते हैं एक साथ.
अब हमारा समय समाप्त होता है. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening.
Roast us in the comments to teach people how to roast. Keep it roasty.
Yeah. There should be a punchline, a beginning, and a middle.
And some truth.
Yeah.
But funny. Show them how it's done, guys. Us with 13,000 views. Him with 13
Show
million
them,
views.
yeah. Just
Come on,
yaar.
yaar. Okay.
Okay. Subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram, on Spotify, on YouTube. Do the rightful, needful stuff to get us somewhere. Come on, guys.
Get us somewhere. Come on.
Bye.